Good morning. Today I'm going to teach you how to make kombucha. We've gotten really into kombucha lately. Kombucha is great because it is a healthy probiotic drink. So in the same way that eating fermented food is good for you, like sauerkraut or, Greek yogurt, those types of things, kombucha is the same deal because it's a fermented drink. So I'm going to teach you how to make it. So you start, and I can put this in the bio, or what did they say, in the description. I'll put the recipe in the description. Or I can just text you a picture that my friend gave me. What's you doing, Clemmy? So hold on, I'm making a video. First you boil 4 cups of water on the stove, and we're going to make basically strong black tea. Organic is great for tea because tea has the same problem that produce does about getting sprayed with pesticides and stuff, and you don't want to ferment that. So organic is good. This is caffeinated black tea, and it has to be caffeinated tea because that's what the scoby feeds on. So here's, I have a jar of finished kombucha also. This big thing in there that's floating, it looks like a kind of a weird pancake. That's the scoby, and that's it's alive, and it feeds on the caffeine and the sugar. So kombucha is basically fermented sweet tea, but by the time it's done fermenting, there's no caffeine and there's very little sugar because the scoby is eating it and it's fermented. So, okay, yep. So step 1, boil 4 cups of water. Okay, the next step after bringing 4 cups of water to a boil is adding 6 to 8 tea bags. And you turn off the heat, and then you let it steep for 10 minutes. Oops, there we go. Okay, so after your tea has steeped for 10 minutes, take it's my tea. I'm making kombucha with it. So take your tea bags out. Yeah, a bit later. So then we're going to put in 1 cup of sugar. This is, not right now because I'm making a video. Organic cane sugar from Costco. It's really the only time I use cane sugar because otherwise cane sugar is really bad for you. But the kombucha, or not the kombucha, the scoby, that guy, he goes and eats all the sugar. So, well, not all of it, but most of it. I want to kind of actually figure out how much sugar is left afterwards. But anyway, so you dump in your sugar, 1 cup sugar into the sweet tea. Well, you're basically making sweet tea. And you stir it, get it all dissolved. Until you don't see any more sugar. I think I got it. And then you're going to add, this is 8 cups of water. So you start with 4 cups, and then there's 8 more cups. And you pour this in. Hopefully this all fits. I think I usually use a bigger pot. Oh, it's going to be tight. Ooh! It's getting full. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I should probably transfer this to a bigger pot. It's perfect. Okay, so mix the 8 cups of water in with here, and then I'm going to transfer this to something bigger so I don't cause a disaster. Okay, so you're going to want to take the tea you made and put it, you're going to want a big old jar like this. You're actually going to want a couple of these because it helps to pour it into a big jar. So yeah, I would get 2 of these big ones. So this is my scoby that I took out from my last ferment. And you're just gonna add the SCOBY plus the leftover tea from last time, or the leftover kombucha, to get your ferment started. So you just dump it in. And you gotta make sure, it's important, might be a little warm. No, it's actually good. You don't put your SCOBY into hot water. He likes room temperature water. So make sure that this is room temperature before you dump them in. And then what you're gonna do is, you can get a fancy actual cloth, like, you know, those cute little kitchen cloths. Right now we're just using this is a Chemex filter. And it's his hat. He looks like Pharaoh. So you're gonna wanna cover him up, but with something that's breathable, because kombucha kind of carbonates itself and pressurizes. And so if you put a lid on it, it'll explode eventually. So you put something breathable over the top, and then we just tie this string around him. And SCOBY like to be somewhere that is dark and very still. They don't like to be moved, and they don't like light. And so we put our SCOBY, let me show you. While they ferment, we put them way back there. I don't know if you can see them. That's the SCOBY's house down there. It's nice and dark and still. And then I just stick a sticky note on of when it'll be done. And then you just stick it in the corner and forget about it for a few weeks. And then you have kombucha. Cheers.
Why did you say cheers?
I was being funny. Tough audience around here. Okay, so when your kombucha's all done fermenting for 7 to 21 days, this is after 7 days. I just put the date on here. Is it 7 to 21 days? Let's see. Yes, 7 to 21 days, right there. Then you can pull him out of his deep dark corner and take off his little string. And there he is. There's Scooby the SCOBY, as we call him. And then next we're gonna dump him, we're gonna strain it through here to catch the SCOBY. So that's what we're gonna do next. It smells good. Okay, I'm gonna dump this in. Try not to make a big mess. Ah! I made a mess. Okay. Not too bad though. Could be worse. So now you have your SCOBY right there. And so what we're gonna do, you wanna save him and about a cup or two of your kombucha, because see, look at all that stuff you strained out. You gotta keep Scooby the SCOBY alive. He needs something to feed on still. So pour, oh my gosh. I just poured this everywhere. I'm making a big mess of kombucha. So pour, why is this so difficult? Maybe I should get a lighter. Guys, can you get me some napkins, please?
Okay. I got a towel.
Thank you. Can you clean up this kombucha I spilled? So let's just do this. So just pour some of your kombucha into the jar for your SCOBY to feed on. And then you can cover this, and then you can store it in your pantry, or if you're not going to use them for a long time, you can put them in the fridge. So there you go. And then you have all this kombucha that I'm kind of scared to pour it in now. I should probably do it in the sink. But you can pour your kombucha into here and then just drink from it.